Hello and welcome to week 16, piece 32 of the Wall of Stitches crochet along. And for this piece we're using the mixed loop stitch. So this is a really pretty simple stitch that's made just using half double crochet and taking advantage of that extra loop that stitch creates. So to start this piece you're going to need a foundation chain of 67. To start this stitch we're going to start in the 4th chain from our hook, and we're going to make a half double crochet in that chain. The turning chain counts as our first stitch. The half double crochet we've just made is our second stitch. And now we're going to make a half double crochet in each stitch across. So row 1 is all half double crochet in every stitch. Once we reach the end of the row, we're going to turn and chain 1. In the first stitch of the row, we're going to make a half double crochet. So this stitch relies on the half double crochet having 3 loops. This one here is your front loop. This one here, well, the front loop is actually the 3rd loop, so that's the magic loop. That's the extra loop created because of the half double crochet. So technically this is your front loop here, and then your back loop is back here. Okay, so we're just going to work our first half double crochet into the 2 normal loops, which is ignoring this front loop and just working the 2 regular loops. I'm just going to mark that stitch. Okay, so your next stitch is going to be in this magic loop. This is the very front loop, but this is the extra loop of the half double crochet. And you're going to work into that loop only and make a half double crochet. The next stitch, we're going to work in the back loop only, which is this one back here. So we've got the 2 other loops here. Here's the magic loop, here's the front loop, and we're working into the very back loop, making a half double crochet. And we're going to repeat those 2 stitches all the way across the row. So working in the very front loop, in the next stitch, and then working in the back loop of the next one, and repeat that across the row. This can get a little bit confusing with that front stitch. You might do a little bit of stitch counting to make sure all stitches are accounted for, but you will have the same number of stitches in each row. Yep. Okay, and the final stitch of the row is made into the regular 2 loops, which in this case is the turning chain, so we've only got 2 loops anyway. But in repeats of this row, it will be in the regular 2 loops. And we do that just to make sure that the sides are stable and they don't come apart when they're pulled. And so you'll get this staggered look of the 2 different stitches front and back. So now we're going to turn for row 3, chain 1, and make a half double crochet in the first stitch. Again, make that in the 2 regular loops, ignoring that very front one, because that's the magic loop, that extra loop the half double crochet creates. And this time we're going to start in the back loop only. So, the magic loop of the very front, which is the very front one here, the normal front loop, and then the back loop back here. And then in the next stitch, we work into this magic every front loop. In the next stitch, we work in the back loop, and we continue that pattern. So your stitches are offset from the row below. We continue that all the way across. And then in the final stitch of the row, we're going to work into the 2 regular loops. So we've got a nice stable edge. And you'll get this offsetting of where the stitches lie from the row below. To complete your mixed loop piece, you're going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 until you have 9 rows in total. Once you finish row 9, you can cut off a weave in your end, and then it's time to add your border. So for this piece, you'll be making a single crochet in every stitch across the top and bottom to give 65 single crochet in total. Down the side, you're going to make 2 single crochet into the side of every odd numbered row and 1 single crochet into the side of every even numbered row. And that will give you 14 single crochet down each side. Then you add your extra stitch in the corner to the turn, and that's round 1 of your border complete. And then you can go ahead and add rounds 2 and 3 as well. So once you finish round 3, you can cut off and weave in your ends, and then you're going to join this piece to the pistachio piece that we completed earlier. Once you've done that, that's this row complete, and you can then join this to the rest of your blanket. So if you have any questions, please do come up to the Facebook group, Froggity Frogs Ribbons and Stitch. The link is beneath the video. And come and join us and join in the chat. Ask all your questions and please show us your blankets as well. I would love to see how you're getting along. So that's this week complete, and I shall see you next week for the next piece. Bye for now.